We are working now on a Mexico-U.S.-Canada trade agreement, and I'm optimistic that we can be successful with that.
What's keeping us from getting that done?
Well, we don't have the assurances that we need on enforcement. I myself voted for NAFTA. I had some disappointments, but one of the big disappointments is if you don't have enforcement, you are just having a conversation. Nice things that are listed, but you don't have enforcement. And I think that we can come to a place on this that not only is a good trade agreement of itself, but it will be a template for good trade agreements as we go forward. So it's not just NAFTA, old NAFTA with sugar on top to say, oh, it's better. No, it has to be really better for America's workers. Again, I don't like trickle-down economics, and I don't like trickle-down trade. It's got to start with the workers.
If you got to that point, would you be willing to go forward with USMCA with a minority of your caucus, a majority of the House?
I won't have that. We are.
You have to have a majority of the Democratic caucus.
No, it's not about that. It's about having agreement on the trade agreement. It all springs from what is in the trade agreement. I have gone in the past to the floor with a minority of my members, but that's not what this is. This is about a policy that we are establishing that isn't, again, let's just to pass it, we'll pass something less than has true enforcement in it, because if you don't have enforcement, like I had the Chinese leadership in my office, and I complained to them about their dumping of rubber into our, and they said, well, when we joined the WTO, they told us we didn't have to obey those regulations. So if you don't have enforcement, real enforcement, and a commitment to honoring the agreement, we're just, again, doing a bad deal for America's workers. And by the way, workers in Mexico and Canada as well.